You guys ready? Oh my god. People are like, oh my god, they're gonna have a heart attack. Look at this. They're freaking out. Everyone's freaking out. Alright. So let's see here. I'm trying to see how I want to do this. This big reveal. You guys ready for a big positive reveal? I hope you are.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. Another DSP video nonetheless. God, that guy. That guy, he just can't not be a cock, can he? He just finds it so difficult. So, yeah, DSP. God, what has the little scamp done now? Well, most of you probably already know this, because as usual, I'm behind on like the news and whatnot. You know, getting time to record these videos is can be quite difficult. But regardless, I wanted to talk about this. So, a couple of weeks ago, Phil made an announcement that yet again he is doing another one of his begging marathons or begathons, whatever you want to call them, and he needs to offer his fans a little incentive. You know, so that they can feel a bit more inclined to donate some of their parents' money to him. And yeah, he decided that a good way to get people to open their parents' wallets and make it rain on old Phil is to basically say that if he hit a certain target, a certain amount of money, $1,000, that he would then make a special positive announcement. Now, a lot of people, like myself included, instantly thought, so basically what you're doing here is you're putting good news behind a paywall. And, well, yeah, I mean, Phil himself, he was like pissed off by people making this claim, and he had this to say about it.
It's not $1,000 for news. You're an idiot if you say that. It's not. It's a big positive reveal. It's not news. I'm not gonna just say a snippet of news on the stream if we hit the goal. You're completely moronic if you're saying that and repeating that dumb detractor meme. You know, put a fucking brain in your head between your two ears and stop just repeating and parroting what dumb shits say to try to make things sound bad. It's not. I'm telling you, this is gonna be a great thing. That's why I've been building it up all week.
That's right, guys. It's not news that's being hid behind a paywall. It's a big positive reveal. Positive reveal. This guy, and I've said it before, abuses the word positivity. It's not just him, it's other YouTubers, but let's just focus on him mainly, but loads of YouTubers do. And to me now, positive is such a negative word because it's used as brainwashing, and Phil uses that here. You'll notice throughout this entire video that Phil, and leading up to this event, Phil was always like, positive reveal. It's a big positive reveal, guys. Because the reason he does this is that then when people, because he knows there'll be a backlash with this reveal, and by all the way leading up to it going, guys, I got some positive news, a positive reveal. When he does the positive reveal and it inevitably gets a negative reaction, he can then turn around and say, oh, these guys are all negative. As you know, this is a positive reveal because I've been saying positive reveal, and it's now brainwashing your head that this is going to be a positive reveal. So anyone that says anything about this, whatever the news is that he has, anyone that says anything about it is a negative detractor idiot, because Phil's built it up as a positive reveal. He couldn't just say, I've got some news that I'm going to share with you guys. No, it's a positive reveal. Anyway, now I'm saying positive too much, but you get my point. So, to continue with, Phil then tweeted this out. Sunday is the big day. It's my Super Mario 64 marathon. We'll be going retro all day long, playing a great game, raising tips to help out this month, and hopefully we hit the goal. Okay, we'll be doing a huge positive reveal. There it is again, positive reveal. Hope to see you there on stream. Yeah, so really hyping it up. You know, he's been hyping it up so much because obviously he wants his little fans to be all like, oh god, I really want to know what it is. Please take my money, Phil. Take my money. Well, let's hope he doesn't disappoint with this big positive reveal. Let's hope it's as positive and revealing, or maybe not revealing, but let's hope it's as positive as we all hope.
Alright, here's what we're going to do because we did it. Alright, first of all, thank you all so very much. I'll be very honest with all of you. I didn't think we were going to hit it today. I didn't at all. I did not think this was happening today. I thought that this was like a kind of a last-ditch effort to help And I thought, whatever I get, but I didn't think we were going to hit it. This is, like, spectacular. Thank you, guys.
It makes me laugh that he says that he thought that he wasn't going to hit the goal. What an idiot. Anyone knows he was going to hit that goal. I mean, without a doubt, with this stupid little pahsitive reveal that everyone wanted to know, obviously he was going to hit that goal. He used this pahsitive reveal to get to that goal, and, you know, if you didn't think he was going to hit this goal, then you truly do underestimate the stupidity of his fans and how brainwashed they actually are.
This is going to help me tremendously this month. And hopefully, I don't know if it's good enough, but it'll definitely help me out to not be in the position I've been the past few months. Okay, guys? So, thank you to everyone who contributed today. But, since we hit the goal, enough with the suspense. Let's just get to it.
I love the way that he has to get in that little... Oh, I don't know if it's going to be enough. It might not be enough. I mean, I think it might not be enough. It should be enough. Like, he has to get the little bit of doubt in because... You know, in a month's time when he has another begathon, he can't be all like, oh, guys, this has really helped. Oh, this has got me in a great situation. And then a month later, as a begathon, everyone's going to go, well, hang on. You said the last begathon that this really helped. Ah, but no, I did actually say, I think this will be... What do you mean you think? How do you not know your financial situation? Is the $1,000... I mean, oh yeah, it's going to help. Yeah, but how much? Is it going to help to the point where you'll shut the fuck up and stop begging for a bit? Or what? How long till you need another handout? He's like a kid that wants his pocket money, isn't he? Parents, can I have my pocket money? I spent it all already. Like, fucking, you know, when do you need your next load of pocket money, you Anyway, yeah, whatever. Enough with the suspense, Phil. This isn't the X Factor. Come on, what's the big pahsitive reveal? I'm ready to feel all positive.
Someone who actually is not a new addition to the family. Someone who I'm going to introduce you to today, who has been a part of our lives for quite some time, in fact. All right, and it's funny because with all the stuff that we've had to do, we've had to keep a lot of stuff private. Come on up here. Here he is. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce you to our pet. Oh, he's playing with this. Oh, here we go. Here's our pet. Yeah, here we go. Perfect. This is Jasper, ladies and gentlemen. Jasper the cat.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, so that was the big reveal. That is what everyone cracked their wallets open for. At this point, $1,000. It does go up to $2,000 a bit later. He gets another donation. So $2,000 to find out that this guy has a fucking cat. What the fuck? Seriously, why are we going through this again? Now that the reveal's over on my video, obviously everyone already knew. No one's going, oh my god, he got a cat. I'm sure everyone already knows at this point. But now that we've got that out of the way, that he actually put the cat behind a $1,000 paywall, he ended up getting $2,000, right? This is what the rest of this video now is about for me, right? I want to know, first of all, because this is deja vu. If anyone's watched my wedding video, the response I did on DSP announcing his wedding, this is like that all over again. So you're telling me this man who has been crying poor for so long now, talking about the fact that he needs to raise money for his taxes, you guys, and he's going to lose his house, right? So he's there going, I might lose my house, guys. Back late last year, he needed to raise 16k, then he was saying it was 20k, and la 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 la. So asking for the best part of 20 grand, otherwise he's going to lose his house. Oh, can't afford to live, I'm going to be out on the streets. He's going to be homeless. That's some pretty fucked up claims to be making. He needs your money so he doesn't end up homeless. While all this is going on, behind the scenes, he's planning for a wedding, which he obviously did in secret, and he also got a cat, which he didn't say. Now, I don't want to hear any more bullshit, because I did with the wedding video, a few people going, oh, Ludes, the wedding can be done on the cheap. I don't care. I don't care how cheap his wedding cost. I said this in my wedding video. I don't care how cheap his fucking wedding cost. If you're telling me that you're going to be homeless, any amount of money you spend on something that isn't necessary is a fucking slap in my face. If you said to me, oh, Ludes, I can't afford to eat this week. Can I have 100 quid? Yeah, here's 100 quid. And then you walk through the door with a £100 TV or a £50 TV, and go, oh, I only spent 50 quid. No, I gave you the 100 quid so you could eat, you cock. You said that you fucking were going to be homeless and you need 20 grand or whatever. And you're telling me you had a secret wedding. Now, factor this into the equation. The whole time this has been going on, he went out and got a cat. Which, oh, you might say, oh, maybe he got the cat off a friend for free. I don't know. Or maybe he got the cat for cheap. Again, irrelevant. A cat is a big ongoing cost. You've got to feed the cat. You need pet insurance. Anything can come up to do with a cat, right? Why would you take this cost on during this time where you're at a point, allegedly, that you're so fucked for cash that you're having to beg people for money? Why would you be able to do a secret wedding and have a secret cat? So I want to know why the fuck this is acceptable and why people are still so stupid that they're giving this guy money. So let's hear Phil justify, you know, exactly what the reasons were, because he must have some pretty damn good reasons to cry poor, yet have a secret cat on top of his secret wedding.
Basically, he's been a part of our lives for a long time, all right? In fact, before the wedding and everything this year, you know, a lot of people surmised, they were like, Phil, why is it that you needed to have a friend come by the house and kind of house it for you while you were in Connecticut to get married? There's your answer, okay? We didn't want to leave him alone, and we couldn't afford to pay to, like, put him up or anything like that. So we had a friend come by and kind of hang out with Jasper for an hour or two a day and feed him and everything while we were in Connecticut.
So here he has caught himself out in another lie. If you remember back to my wedding response video, like a DSP wedding response video, he said that the reason that he had a friend go and check up his house is because he was afraid, oh, the detractors could do some fucked up shit. They might break into my house, yada yada, playing the sympathy card. And he used that line of, while he was trying to justify the fact that he got married, despite the fact he was crying poor, he used that to gain sympathy. That he had to get someone to look at his house because the detractors are so fucked up. Well, now we know it's a lie. So you were faking that lie for sympathy, because now you're telling us the real reason you had someone go check out your house was to look after your cat, which you'd got despite the fact you were crying poor. So how can we trust anything you say when you've openly, like, caught yourself out in a lie right there? You literally used... Now, I know you're trying to hide the cat and whatever, and that's another thing that we'll get covered in this video, is to his justification as to why he didn't tell anyone about the cat. I have my own theory about that, which you guys will be hearing, and we can listen to Phil's, and you can make up your own mind. But the point still stands, even if you didn't want people to know about the cat, why did you not say something else? Why did you even have to tell anyone that the friend was coming by? Or you had to use the excuse that it was because you were worried the detractors were going to do some fucked up shit because you needed the sympathy at the time to make your shitty actions of raising money for taxes and then getting married when you were crying poor. You needed that to get sympathy. You're just a fucking scumbag.
That douche kid cheered. He said, the joke's on everyone. I don't see why you think the joke's on everyone. What's the joke? It was a positive reveal. It's something that's going to affect our streams positively. Hey, buddy. Because he's going to be hanging out with us. So I don't know why you think that this is a negative. It's not. It's a great positive. Okay. Small blue speck just did a 100-bit cheer. And basically, people are being negative dicks about it. They're morons.
Here we see him again, like I said earlier, using the word positive and then using the word negative. This is why he's been saying positive reveal all along, because he knew this is the backlash he was going to get, like I said before. And he's saying, oh, what a joke. People saying, oh, this is a joke or whatever. Like, what's a joke? Oh, people are being negative dicks. Because already he's getting it in there that anyone that thinks that there's anything negative to be said about him having this secret cat is a negative person, because he's made it abundantly clear throughout, before even announcing what it was, that this is a positive reveal, you guys. Anyone who says it's negative is a piece of shit. But there's a perfectly valid reason to say why this is negative, and that's because you were begging for money for your taxes. You were begging for money. People were giving you money because they didn't want you to be homeless. And now you've revealed that during that time you were begging for money, you bought a cat that you have to pay money to feed and get pet insurance, and that was on top of the fact that you revealed just a few months back that you got secretly married at the same time you were begging for this money. That's why it's a joke. That's why it's negative. It doesn't matter how many times you say it's positive, guys. If I was punching someone in the face and someone said that's an assault, and I went, no, it's a positive fucking thing. You wouldn't be, it doesn't matter how many times I say positive, I'm still assaulting the guy, alright? You're still scamming your fans out of money, no matter how many times you claim that it's a positive thing. Fuck's sake. Anyway, now going forward, he talks about why he had to hide the fact that he had a cat. And he gives two reasons, which we're going to get into. And then I'm going to give you my thoughts onto why he hid the cat. And then, like I say, you can choose who you want to believe, me or Phil.
Inja8089 cheered. He said, why do you feel you needed to hide this? Very, very simply. Because a couple reasons. Number one, we got him a while ago. And we actually got him at a point where both Kat and I were incredibly stressed out, because we didn't know if we were even going to be able to continue to live here. You know, think about last year, how bad the situation was with my taxes and everything. And we didn't know if we were going to have to sell this house. And we were so stressed to the max, we literally needed something to give us some positivity outside of, you know, everything going on. And, you know, was it the most 100% responsible thing to do before the whole tax situation got squared away? Absolutely not. But we felt like we needed it, okay?
Okay, so reason 1 of 2 as to why Phil's justifying having this secret cat is one that might seem very familiar to you. So reason 1 is he needed it, you guys. He needed this positive thing in his life. Again, using the word positive. He needed this positive thing in his life because he was stressed out. All the stuff with the taxes and the not being able to pay bills was stressing him out, and they needed this positive thing. Same with the wedding. That's why they did the wedding, because there's so much was going on, they needed this positive thing. When they're giving everyone the narrative that they're so poor that they're going to be out on the street, that makes people more inclined to give them money. And then basically what they've done is they've turned around, stuck their middle finger up at everyone that donated to them and said, guess what, you guys? Even though you gave us money to the fact we're going to be homeless, we are spending it on a secret wedding and a secret cat. And the fact that he uses this as an argument, once again, like he did with the wedding, this we need it, we need this positivity, is a fucking slap in the face to anyone that donated money to him, and it's an insult to everyone's fucking intelligence. Because that's such a fucking shit argument. If you're at the point where you're crying for other people's money to the point where you're going to be homeless, and he said this before, oh what, so we're not allowed to go out, we're not allowed to have any luxuries? No, you're not. If you're crying that you're going to be homeless, and you've not got enough money to pay bills and stuff, you're the first person that has to take the hit. Cut out your luxuries. Get rid of your Netflix. Get rid of your WWE Network and whatever else. Stop going on day trips. Yes, you take the hit. Not your viewers. Oh, guys, we can't afford this. Oh, why don't you give up some of your luxuries to save money? Fuck you, no. Why don't you just donate more money? No. Why should other people have to give you their hard-earned money when you're not willing to make any sacrifices to, you know, make ends meet yourself? Oh, yeah, I'm not got enough money to pay bills, but I've got enough money to bring these super positive changes. It doesn't matter. If I'm in massive amounts of debt, and then, like, people turn up to my house and say, look, you've not paid your mortgage, we're going to take your house off you, and I say, look, I didn't have enough money because I bought this hot tub. Well, why did you buy the hot tub then if you couldn't afford to keep your house? Oh, because the hot tub gives a super positive change into my life, and we just felt really stressed because you were telling me you were going to take my house off me, so I bought a hot tub so I didn't feel as stressed. So really, it's your fault that I bought the hot tub. No, you dickhead. You should have spent the hot tub money on the house. Same as you should have spent the cat money and the wedding money on your bills before you started donating, begging for more money off of your viewers, you fucking cock. Anyway, that's only one of the 2 reasons as to why he kept the cat a secret. The second reason is even more fucking cunty.
And so when we did it, you know, let's face it, this whole year, the tax situation, people would, again, just like they always do, they would have literally lied and made shit up. Oh, Phil's doing stuff because his cat needs an operation, so now he has to do a fundraiser for this shit. And that's, you know, complete bullshit fucking nonsense. Complete garbage. They make shit up constantly about us. And that's why we kept him a secret for so long. Because we didn't want people to make negative lies about our pet and say this is why they're doing a certain thing or whatever. It's complete nonsense.
So reason number 2, yeah, you guessed it. It's the Phil classic. It's part of his greatest hits. It's the sympathy vote. The detractors made me do it. I had to keep it secret because of the detractors, dude. That's his other fucking excuse. And listen to what he says. He's like, oh, they would make up lies saying that we had to raise money for an operation when I was begging for taxes. Why? Why would the detractors have to make up lies? You've sorted it out for them already, mate. People like me, I don't need to come out and say, oh, I reckon the reason Phil's raising this money for his cat operation. No, you don't. I don't need to lie because you've already. This is what I'd say if you announced the cat, and I'm doing it right now. Is I'd say, look, he's announced that he's bought a cat. He's had to find money for pet insurance and food, yet he's begging for your money. Why is he in a position where he's able to buy a cat and have a secret wedding, yet he's asking for your money because he might lose his house? Why doesn't he not have a cat and a wedding and put that money towards his house? That's the kind of videos I'm making, mate. I'm not making a video where I'm making up stuff about you potentially needing your cat to have an operation. So shut the fuck up and with these stupid speculations of, oh, if we did this, this is what they would say. Well, why are you announcing it now? If you've kept it secret for so long. But anyway, Phil goes even further down this fucking route with the detractors being the reason he hid it.
Well, Democrat says you had a cat for 6 months. Why keep it hidden? We actually had him longer than that. Because basically every time we reveal something about our personal lives, somehow people find a way to turn it against us. So I'll give you a perfect example. Last year, we were in serious jeopardy of having to sell this house because we didn't know if we were going to be able to pay taxes. Okay? Now, I'm doing tax fundraisers here on stream for tips, and you know what would have happened. Well, they have a cat. I don't believe that he's raising those funds for taxes in the house. They need to do something with the cat. They want to buy that cat a bunch of stuff. That cat needs an operation. That cat needs this and that. Horse shit, you know? But this is what these shitheads do. And we have enough shit going on in our lives that people already slander us about and you know, defamatory statements. We didn't need just another thing. So we just basically kept him a secret for a while. Plus, keep in mind, we knew we were going to be going to Connecticut in April. We didn't want any assholes getting ideas about, oh, let's come break into the house and do stuff to their cat.
Right.
See, this is how far it's come. This is how far he's willing to pay the detractor sympathy card. Another reason he kept the cat quiet, allegedly, is because people might break into his house and, like, attack the cat or whatever he's implying. What the fuck, man? You're so full of shit. And your fans, you want your fans to turn around and go, yeah, that all seems plausible. Yeah, Phil did the right thing. No, he didn't do the right thing. Let me tell you why, in my opinion. A, he hid the cat. Kept the cat hidden. And B, why he's using now as the time to reveal it. So A, why I think he hid the cat. He hid the cat because he knew exactly everything I said in this video would be the complaint of everyone. He kept the cat hidden because it doesn't work well with the narrative. Same reason he hid the wedding until he'd done the fundraiser. You got to do the fundraiser first, then announce the scummy act. Because if you announce the scummy act before the fundraiser, imagine with the cat, right? And the wedding. Say he announced both the cat and the wedding before he did his first begathon. He was like, guys, I need money, I'm going to be homeless. Oh, in other news, I'm getting married and I'm going buying a cat. Please donate money to me. Everyone's going to be like, well, no, you're buying a cat and a wedding. No, I'm not giving you fucking money. So what you do is you announce the begathon, tell everyone you're losing your house, and then once you've got the money, you announce the wedding and justify it the way you did. Oh, we needed it, guys. Positive. The wedding was cheap, yada, yada, yada. This is why we fucked you over. And then a few months later, announce the cat. Because then it doesn't seem as cunty. And you've already got the money then, so it's too late for anyone to do anything about it. And people are more inclined to donate the money, even more money to you. You're going to make more money, basically, because people aren't thinking, oh, well, you know, why doesn't he just not get married and have a cat? Because they don't know. They don't know this thing's going on, so they're going to dig deeper into their pockets to make sure that you don't end up homeless. So basically, in conclusion, he kept the cat hidden because it didn't fit the narrative that he was poor and he was losing his house when he was trying to beg for money for his taxes. And telling people ahead of time could have cost him potential donations, so he needed to keep it quiet. As for the reason, in my opinion, why he's telling everyone about the cat now, why now, is simple. It's because even the most jaded of his fans now, sorry, not even the most jaded, most of his fans are going to be getting jaded now. Even the most loyal of his fans and the most people that donate to him the most are going to start to get jaded with all this shit. Because, you know, he's just constantly crying poor. And even in this video, even when he's saying, oh, thanks for the money, you guys, will it be enough? I'm not sure. Because you know more begathons are coming, he has to get that in there. And people are going to start to get tired. So you've got to keep it fresh. So the cat is a good way to keep it fresh because it's like, not the cat so much, but the news. Like, I'm having another begathon. Everyone's like, oh, fucking hell, another begathon? How many of these are you going to have? But if you donate this much money, there's going to be some super cool positive news. The cat. You've got the cat. It's your money in the bank. Quite literally, your money in the bank. You can use the news, the big hype of the cat, to try and get everyone curious enough to, like, actually, okay, maybe I will donate some more money to Phil because I want to find out this news. Because his fans are obviously that fucking stupid. So he used his cat, kept it away for a rainy day, basically. Kept the news in his back pocket. And now, at the moment, where people are going to be like, God, he's doing a lot of begathons. You know, I mean, remember his begathon a couple months ago was supposed to be, you know, the make or break begathon? Well, you didn't raise the money, so, oh, if I don't raise the money in this begathon, I'm going to lose my house. Well, you didn't raise the money, yet you're fine. And now here you are, getting $1,000, $2,000 in the end, to announce that you have a cat. Fucking hell, how stupid are his fans? So basically, to sum up to all this thing, he's a piece of shit, he scammed his fans again, and he's brainwashing his fans by coming out saying, oh, it's positive, guys, it's positive, it's positive. Oh, look at these people, they're not being positive about the positive news, how unpositive. Because it's like prepping his fans that when I announce this cat, there's going to be backlash, because everyone's going to say, well, you've had this cat for 6 months, and in that time period, in the 6 months, you've been begging for money because you're going to be homeless, and people are going to ask questions. But if I keep saying it's positive, then when this negativity comes, I can go, oh, look at these detractors being negative. It's like a defense mechanism. So he scammed his fans, he's brainwashed them into thinking that anyone that speaks up about this situation in a negative light is a negative detractor, and yeah, he's got all his bases covered, really. Use the cat as news, which he put behind a paywall to try and get people to be more inclined to donate. And then when people did get negative about it, he did exactly what I said, and he said, you know, these people are being negative about the positive reveal. What a bunch of assholes. It's just an ongoing cycle, and it's just so repetitive. It's the wedding all over again, but this time with a cat. I could have literally just re-uploaded my DSP wedding video and replaced the word wedding with cat, and, you know, it probably would have worked. But, yeah, what a piece of shit. But there you go, guys. Sorry I was late getting to this topic. But, yeah, I spoke about it now. Here we go. And DSP, he never changes. Fuck's sake. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.